Hello guys, in this module we are going to learn about distance and displacement. As we have seen that distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. Now here we will try to understand both the terms. Now look here, when you simply consider a motion along a straight line, this is how it will look like. So I have considered an x-axis. You can see we have a 0 at the center and we have written the value on the positive x-axis side and the negative x-axis side. Now if we talk about distance and displacement, we have learned that distance is actually a total path traveled by an object. On the other side, if we talk about displacement, it is the difference between the initial and final position of an object. Now when I talk about distance, it's a scalar quantity. On the other side, the displacement is a vector quantity, and I told you that vector quantity are usually given with the direction, and here the plus and minus sign will indicate the direction. Now when you talk about here, if a object goes from A to B, I can see that from A to B, if it goes, that is from 3 to 6, it has traveled 3 meters, and then it goes from B to A, that means it has again traveled a 3 meter distance. So my total distance, if I have to calculate over here, my total distance is simply going to be 3 meter is A to B plus B to A is also 3 meter. That means my total distance traveled, or the total part traveled by the object, is going to be 6 meter. On the other side, when I talk about displacement, now this is something interesting over here, because displacement are usually given with the plus and minus sign because they indicate direction. So when I say if I go from A to B, here I need to understand that I have moved along positive x-axis, so my displacement from A to B will be plus 3 meter, and from B to A, this displacement is going to be negative 3 meter because I have moved along the negative x-axis. So in this case, if I'm going to calculate my displacement for this particular journey, I will say A to B, it was plus 3 meter, then B to A, it is minus 3 meter. That means the displacement for this particular path is going to be 0. This is a very important concept over here, because that is the reason we have said that vector quantity are the one which always be written with plus or minus sign. So you have two different answers for the same journey. When it comes to the distance, it is 6 meter. When it comes to the displacement, it is 0. Thank you.